In the crumbling city of Valeharrow, where the shadow of an abyss loomed ever-threatening, the streets were haunted by unsolved disappearances and tales of specters weaving through the fog. Amongst this desolation walked Thalorin Darkwhisper, a human warlock whose very soul bore the brand of a dark patron. The patron, as unrelenting as the chasm itself, whispered promises of power that gnawed at his spirit, teetering him on the brink of corruption. The abyss calls to me, promising strength against my better judgment. If I succumb, what remains of my soul? Thalorin often pondered, gazing into the spectral depths below. Yet it was not only the abyss or his patron's tendrils he feared. There was something more insidious lurking within the city's shadows, a conspiracy so vile it threatened to engulf Valeharrow in eternal darkness. With each passing night, the streets murmured with secrets, carried by the chill breeze that swept through alleyways. Thalorin knew he was not alone in this ghost-ridden landscape. The faces of those lost to the abyss seemed to appear in every reflection, their eyes pleading for salvation he was unsure he could offer. One evening, as the church bells tolled their melancholy knell, Thalorin stood at the brink of the abyss, feeling the ground beneath him vibrate with a whisper of unease. It was here his journey moved from mere survival to something far more dangerous, a dance with the shadows of fate. If I am to unearth this plot, I must first understand its roots, he resolved, turning his back to the yawning chasm, shadows clinging to his cloak. The whispers he chased led him through catacombs littered with bones and memories, past walls echoing with the cries of the damned. His warlock powers, though granted by darkness, served him as both shield and sword against the illusions and creatures that accosted him. Amid the tormented cries, he found allies among a secret sect, their identities hidden behind masks. They spoke of a ritual, one that could merge the world with the abyss, spilling horrors untold upon the realm. "Can you not see? The end is written," one masked figure croaked. "Words are but shadows of dreams yet to be," Thalorin countered, determination stealing his voice. His journey had become a vast tableau of deception and risk, and every step drew him closer to both the heart of the conspiracy and his own inner chaos. In one fateful confrontation with the cult's leader standing at the city's edge, Thalorin's voice was a quiet but firm thunder. "This darkness you worship is an illusion," he spat, feeling the abyss shudder at his defiance. The ritual climax was a fury of magic and desperation. Thalorin clashed fiercely, inner shadows scraping against his resolve. A flash of memory struck him, a moment from a childhood he thought forgotten, a time of innocence lost to ambition. With a scream that echoed across Valeharrow, he unleashed a surge of pure arcane force, cutting the tether between the cult's machinations and the abyss itself. The leader dissolved into dust, the dark patron's triumphant whisper fading into the breeze. Yet, as the last echoes subsided, Thalorin knelt, spent of his magic, but not his hope. "In darkness, I found my strength," he murmured to the night sky. The abyss, once an unfathomable maw, felt seconds from consuming all had receded, leaving only the city's faint renewal in its wake. Thalorin knew his soul was still marked, but now he understood the power of choice, of resisting despair and reclaiming purpose. As Valeharrow began to heal in fragile dawn light, he turned, cloaked once more in shadow, to seek redemption one step at a time. What would you have done in his place, teetering on the brink of shadow? Comment below and let us know. Suggest the next tale for our firelight to tell. And remember to like and subscribe if you wish to hear more stories whispered from the arcane shadows.